Hello everyone and welcome back for another Crafty Meraki video. I'm Cassie Trask guesting today on the channel. So excited. We're going to be using the Jingle Jewels. Can you believe we are 6 days away from Christmas? Where's the time gone? All right, I'm bringing in the Jingle Jewels, the matching die to go along with it. We have some mixed media paper and some distress watercolor pencils because I'm slightly obsessed right now. So I'm going to bring this mixed media watercolor paper, whatever kind of mixed media paper that it is, and I am going to bring in my stamp along with my Misty. I love these stamps for the size and how simple it is. So you can stamp all of your images at one point, color them all, and then die cut all of them out if you're into that. But regardless, doing one stamp is just, it's a good way to go. It's just so much easier. These stamps stamp so beautifully. I'm going to ink mine up with some VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink, which is a beautiful black pigment ink, because I want to emboss these. And since we are using a water medium, that is the type of ink that works really, really well for a water medium. And so we're going to ink that up a couple times. You can see there's a couple areas where I needed it to stamp better. And we just want that to be darker and crisper. And since I did use an anti-static powder tool over the top of it, now I'm just going to use my clear embossing powder. We're just going to sprinkle that over the top. And then once that's done, we can hit that with our heat tool so that we can get that embossed. That's going to give it a nice raised edge. Now, you don't typically have to do that if you don't want to. I like the raised edge. I'm turning these into tags. So that was my goal here. I'm going to start off by, we're double timing here. We've got our double speed going on right now. So I obviously don't color this fast. Pretty soon we're going to quadruple that. And so that way it'll take a little less time. But yeah, so the speed of this coloring is going to go up pretty quickly. Now I did say I wanted to use my Distress watercolor pencils. And there's several ways to use them. I've talked about this before. On this channel even, because I think the last video I did use these because I really am quite obsessed with them right now. I know I'm late to the party, but you can, the ways that I really enjoy are using the pencil right to the paper and then dragging that color across the paper with a water brush, or taking my water brush right to the pencil and grabbing up the pigments that way. So, and then, of course, there's all kinds of mixed media ways to use them also. You can dip them right into water, color that right on your paper if you want. I don't do that as much, but I definitely enjoy coloring with these. They're so vibrant. The pigments are just dark and beautiful, and there are 6 sets if you're unaware. But this set right here, this stamp set, is a fun one to color with these. So like I said, I am using the Jingle Jewels, and I thought that these would just be absolutely perfect for making Christmas tags. I don't know about you, but I always need tags every year. And then I always, especially if you're a card maker or any sort of maker like I am, your friends know about it, right? And so then they come and go, hey, do you happen to have any extra tags, or do you happen to have any extra cards? And I love having extras so that I can hand those out. Or they're also really great to gift. I have gifted sets of tags to friends, especially around Christmas time. You give them a little bit early, and that's a really nice gift to give. Even a good hostess gift, to be honest with you, is to give a little set of tags. So this is one of those sets that's perfect for it. And this is just one of those kind of gifts, especially around this time of year, that is, a lot of fun to make. So here we are. We're absolutely going a lot quicker with our coloring, and you can see the colors that I'm bringing in. I don't remember exactly which set this is, since there are 6 sets of these watercolor pencils. But I'm sticking to the one set. I think this is numbers somewhere in between 1 through 3. And you'll see I just go back and forth with the way that I color with them, whether it be putting my pencil right to the paper, or I grab my color from the pencil using my watercolor brush. And oftentimes that depends on how close the images are together, because remember, these edges are embossed. So sometimes it's hard to get that pencil right in there into some of those smaller areas. And so I often will have to grab the color from the pencil in some of those other areas where it's a little bit smaller. And so we're getting close. I'm just kind of grabbing colors that I think look good, Christmassy type colors, having fun along the way. This one I wanted to make really, really light, so I didn't add a whole lot of color, and I'm really dragging that color along with the watercolor brush. And this mixed media paper makes it super easy to do. Then we'll be just about done. So I do have a question for you. Are you primarily just a card maker, or do you like to make the tags? Do you like to do mixed media and the extras as well? So I would love to know that. Leave that down in the comment section down below, because I'm always curious if people are just simply card makers or they'll dabble in all of it. All right, so now we're done. I want to spritz this with a little bit of this. This is called the Glitz Spritz by Lindy's Gang. So I'm going to spritz that. I'm going to bring this up. You're going to see it in real time, the shimmer that gives right over the top of all of those ornaments. And since I only spritzed it a couple times, it doesn't reactivate any of that color. And it does look really nice, especially in the light. So we'll pull off our matching die, and then I'm going to grab a little bit of mint tape to tack these down over the top. And talk about loving this, because sometimes that, sticking your dies down to the top takes up a ton of time. But if you just have one big die to do, there you go. Super simple. And then they're all die cut out, and then you can move on. Miles is coming in to say hello. And while he's sitting there, I'm going to cut all of my strings. And I'm also going to die cut just out of some more white cardstock, the exact same pieces. And so we're taking that white piece and we're going to add some double-sided adhesive to it. We'll peel off the double-sided adhesive, and then we're going to take our string and we're just going to stick it down right over the top. I'm going to take another piece of that double-sided adhesive, and then we'll peel off the release paper on that one. And now we're going to use some liquid glue and go over all the back and over the string as well, because we are, again, using these as tags. And then I can take the piece that I die cut out and colored, and we could put that right over the top. And that's actually, we're getting to the end here. So that's what they're going to look like. You have that back to right on the back 4, and you've got all these beautiful tags ready to go for Christmas. I hope you enjoy these as much as I enjoyed making them. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. Definitely consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. And be sure to check out all that Crafty Meraki has going on over on their blog, Facebook page, and Instagram for more crafty inspiration. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.